Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl.
Okay, the Pro Bowl.
6 Eagles named to the Pro Bowl.
Yes,
Zach.
the six Eagles were named.
Lane Johnson, A.J. Brown, Landon Dickerson, Haason Reddick, DeAndre Swift, and Jason Kelce.
And 9 alternates. Jake Elliott, first alternate. Jalen Hurts, first alternate. Darius Slay, first alternate. Britton Covey, second alternate as return specialist. Josh Sweat, second alternate. Jordan Mailata, third alternate. Jalen Carter, fourth alternate. Dallas Goedert, fourth alternate. Cam Jurgens, fifth alternate.
Give me your number one takeaway for somebody who didn't get the credit they deserve, and your number one takeaway for someone who got too much credit.
Well, I'm stealing your thunder here. The person who didn't get enough credit is Devontae Smith.
Yeah, pretty surprising that he's not even a fifth alternate.
Sure. Devontae Smith, in my view, he was a Pro Bowler last year. I understand his numbers are slightly down this year. Still a 1,000-yard receiver. I understand receiver is a saturated position, but thought he deserved more credit there to at least be an alternate for the Pro Bowl. The player who I think deserved credit was, I think, DeAndre Swift getting his first Pro Bowl. He gets in there, 1,000 yards, really in 14 games. He didn't play that first game, and he's been a key part of the Eagles winning games. I think Jake Elliott being the first alternate is appropriate. Do you think Jalen Hurts was snubbed?
No.
Okay, Stafford got in over him. Do you think that's
Jack and Purdy? Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts has turned the ball over a lot.
Okay.
I think that's totally reasonable. I think Josh Sweat is too high.
Okay.
A second alternate. He hasn't had a sack the entire second half of the season. He's got 6.5 sacks. It's like 20th in the conference or something like that. I think that tells you that a lot of the voting is done mid-season.
Do you think Landon Dickerson's playing on name recognition a bit?
A bit.
Okay.
I would also be lying if I told you I have
We're studying all the
guard
guards
who should definitely be in over him. But I also think he's more deserving this year than he was last year. I think he's been very good this year.
Sure. Okay. So, and then, a Britton Covey.
Slay I might not say is a first alternate quality, especially with the time missed. We're getting really into the weeds here, and also the Pro Bowl is a very silly thing, but otherwise,
the recognition, the game itself, it's not even a game anymore. The event itself is a silly thing. I don't think the recognition is a silly thing. I think the recognition is a worthwhile thing, right? It's a way to measure players and.
Oh yeah, I just don't think the process for doing that recognition is anywhere near accurate for the most part.
I would agree with that. I think football is also the hardest to ascertain.
Probably.
Yeah, I think like the MLB balloting might be the easiest, although fan bases can stuff ballots, if you will. Now, the team put out a clip last night.
And I think Covey may be better than the second alternate.
Sure.
Yeah. I like the point that he's made about how there are guys who have contract incentives based on return average, which means that they are not incentivized to go get 3 extra yards on a ball that is close. Like he's doing what he can for the team.
I respect that. That was in Jimmy Kempski's piece last week, saying that he's the best returner in the NFC or the NFL.
Shout out to Jimmy.
In the NFC or the NFL, is it? Because every time Nick Sirianni's like, name a better returner, I always kind of want to say, well, Davis in Los Angeles, the Chargers, Darius Davis is literally a better or a more productive returner this year, at least going into last game. But Britton Covey's awesome. And Britton Covey's a credit to the Eagles in an odd, you've defended them because they read the league. They knew he was going to pass through waivers to get to practice squad. But my goodness, he's an asset to this team for sure.
He's been fantastic.
And
better than I ever thought he would be.
A really respected guy in that locker room.